It's Sunday. It's 8 o'clock. It's stream time. Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Except this time, it's Conan Exiles Chapter 4. How is everybody? Good to see you all here. Chat is kicking off, as always. Good to see. Right, let me scroll up to the top and let's see who's who. Once again, Robert Mannix is number 1. Good evening, Robert. Good to see you. Let me just minimise that screen so I can see my screens a bit better. Move that one out there, and we'll move this one out there. Okay. Zarmal, good evening to you. Bandy B, good evening. Good to see you. Balana Te, Cathy Ann, good to see you. How are you? Let's see. Rex Havoc's here. Good evening. Robert's on Conan at the moment. On Labs' server. Oh, nice one. Shade, good evening. Good to see you. Griznak, good evening. Kevin Mayers, good evening. Where hyenas get bigger as you level up. Got stomped earlier. Oh, really? They do get... I didn't realise they got physically bigger, but they've got more HP as you level up. I've tested the early level and I've tested the end level, but I haven't actually leveled up during Chapter 4 to see what happens in the middle. Good to know. Let me see. Game Labs, good evening. How are you? I'm actually sitting right now in a Game Labs t-shirt off of his merch store. It arrived the other day. I posted a picture of it in Discord, but yep. Thank you, Game Labs. I've got my t-shirt. 6 badges. Bonsoir, mon ami, from France. With his traditional wine glass emoji. Every Sunday, he seems to have a glass of wine in his hand. Lucky him. John Bett, good evening. Naughty, good evening. How's things? Oh, now, how do you pronounce that? Zethiat? Zethiat, maybe? Good evening to you, anyway. Venomega, good evening to you. Ray Fuller, good evening. Oh, you got back from Florida yesterday. Had a brilliant... That's great to hear. Good to hear. Is that your holiday over already? It doesn't seem that long ago you announced you were just away to go to Florida. I'm sure it probably felt a lot quicker for you. These things tend to fly by when you're... Time flies when you're having fun, as they say. Goes out saying, look at the crystals. Wow, that's dumb, but I guess 3 to 4 per hand pick is better than nothing. For hand picking crystals, as opposed to using a tool for them. Glad I like it. Yep. My only thing about the t-shirt is they're quite large. I am an XL and I ordered an XL, but this one is very, very XL. So maybe you might want to go for a size down from what you would normally be. But yep, thank you. Good to get it eventually. Victor Altera, good evening. On your current playthrough, you have a T4 armor in Sephiroth to make up for that missing armor 1 at the Shattered Bridge. Off to collect Lotus for purple orbs. Oh me, okay. Well, I hope you're on a server and not on a single player game, because if you leave the area of Sephiroth, which you'll have to because you have to go all the way over to the jungle to get the Lotus for your orbs. By the time you go back into Sephiroth, it'll have respawned, because as soon as you leave render distance to respawn. So fingers crossed. But you'll definitely be able to get an armorer in, since that armorer 1 down at the Shattered Bridge has now been replaced by a Jebel Sag devotee for the moment. You'll definitely be able to get an armorer of some sort in Sephiroth. And yeah, if you use the purple Lotus orbs, you can knock them out without causing any aggro. So that'll work. Let's see. John Bett, hoping everyone is doing okay. Yep, I hope so too. Who else have we got? Howdo Gaming, howdo me duck, how are you? Good to see you. Bulwark, hello, good evening. Good to see ya. C127, hello. Chris Long, hello. Labs is your server on... Yeah, Labs is a PlayStation server, for those who are interested in it. Let me see. Forging Strength, good evening to you. Oh, so many people saying hello. Reno Diedrichs, good evening to you again. So many recurring names. It's great to see all these people. Angelo Bambo, hello. I saw... So Angelo's Xbox died on him this weekend. And he's got a new one, but I see that you still haven't got the event showing up. There's something very weird there. Anybody else on Xbox, and are you having the event showing up? Angelo is struggling to get... There's nothing at the event hub at all. It's just as it was in previous chapters. Marky Del Sparky, good evening. Fit like Min. It's exactly how the name is spelled. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Zethat. Zethiat? Yeah, whatever I said before. Let's see. Victor Altera, yes, on a private server you built just for me. That's good. So it should still be there when you get back then. That's good news. I've lost weight waiting for the t-shirt to come. Yeah, I doubt that's the case. I very much doubt that's the case, but you never know. Let's see. James Shukatis, preparing for a eclipse apocalypse. Oh, are you? Who was it was going to see the eclipse? Someone was going, I think, to Canada to see the eclipse, they were saying last week. Can't remember who that was now. But yeah, that must be coming up soon. L. Allen, good to see you again. How are you? Duker Boy, new to channel, new subscriber, hello from Montana. Well, welcome to you and hello from Scotland. Duker Boy, thank you for your subscription. So C127 is on Xbox X and is having it showing up. That's, well, okay, so it's not just everybody on Xbox. I think Angelo's getting punished by the Red Mother. I think that must be what it is. You get too many torches, you can't have the new chapter. He's meant to say how it's pronounced, but your hands didn't type what my brain says, so yes, it is basically Zethiat. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Ludo Doches? Bonsoir? Someone else? Is that French or Canadian? Nice one. Welcome anyway. William Johnson, good evening. Frost, hello. Monkey Balls, hello. Okay, right. We better get started. But before we get started, those lovely people at Funcom have given me 3 more game codes. So 3 more base game Steam Key Conan Exile game codes to give away. So let me find my... Where is it? There it is. There's my giveaway. Let's put the giveaway live. It should be live now. So if you go over, as usual, it's really difficult to give away anything on a YouTube stream. It's more of a Twitch thing. But if you go over onto my Discord, if you're not already a member of my Discord, there is a link down below that will take you there, and you have to like sign up to the... Tick the box to agree to the channel rules or whatever it is, and then you can go to the giveaways channel. All the channels will pop up, and there should be a giveaway popping up now. Let me just quickly log in on my iPad to make sure it's showing up. Giveaways, new giveaway, yeah, 3 Conan Exile base game keys, so PC based Steam keys. Apologies to everyone who's on console. It just seems to be the thing that Funcom just doesn't give away anything console related. It's always Steam keys that they give away. But yeah, 3 keys available. It's going to run throughout the stream. I'm going to draw it at 5 minutes to 10 just before we finish the stream, and 3 people will get a key. So obviously, a lot of you will already have a key and already have it, but maybe you have a friend that you want to give a key to. So I have no issues. If you've got the game, log in, hit the button, get a Steam key. You can give it to whoever you want. I don't care. I'm fully appreciative that most of you already own the game. But for those who don't own the game, there's a chance to get a free key. Or if you do own the game, get a key and give it to a friend, and you can play with them, whatever. But yeah, Steam keys for PC. Apologies for all the console people. Grey Fox 6, good evening to you again. How are you? Good to see you. So you had some major building going on this week, and that video of you taking on that event at the Storm Sick event in Siptah was very entertaining indeed. Really good. But here we are. We are in chapter 4 now. So looking around, not much has happened from last week, but of course once it gets dark we should start getting attacked by werewolves. We are going to be a little bit away from taking on any of the champions at the moment. We'll have to get some more levels and some better thralls before we even attempt to take that. I have done some testing, and yeah, we're definitely not at the level to be able to take on them yet, but hopefully we will soon. Trip FDW, good evening, good to see you. Origin Strength, you got lucky this week getting game codes. Oh, so you got game codes from somebody else, that's good. Well, I'm not holding against you getting from me too. There's 3 given away. The grey ones are definitely broken, even tested on your single player to make sure it wasn't just the server. Oh, what's going on with the grey ones? Is there something further on the chat that says what happened with the grey ones? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I see Stephen Cania came in. Good evening, Stephen. How are you? William Johnson's away out shopping, so we'll watch later. No problem, William. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Duke Boy just bought the game for PS4, downloaded now. Really enjoy all the beginner's tips. Oh, nice one. Nefer, afternoon from Brazil. Good evening from Scotland. Good to see you. You're playing on the Xbox. A new update, my friends. Don't attack the wolf at night. Does anyone... Oh, I'm missing some of the screen. Anyone else have the same thing? Friends don't attack. Yeah, that is a problem at the moment, and that should get fixed in the patch that's due out later this week. The first patch that they're going to be fixing a lot of stuff. Fortune Strength got art code, and then later in the week I got a DLC code on a different stream. Was shocked because I usually never that lucky. Oh well, congratulations. Oh, Grimdale is 1 year older since Thursday. Well, happy birthday, Grimdale. So, happy birthday in the chat to Grim, please. Wish him a 1 year older day as of last Thursday. Happy birthday. Nice one. Oh, Angelo almost went and got a PS5 yesterday, labs, to make a good on my promise to start photobombing your streams. Yeah. For those who don't know, Game Labs, who streams on a Friday evening, is on PlayStation 5, and certainly the current stuff he's doing at the moment is on his server. So if you're on his server, Angelo was considering getting a PlayStation so he could run around in the background and photobomb his stream. Nice one. In that little outpost near your camp, the chest loot is insane. You got 30 perfected heavy paddings today. Oh, of course, because they've changed the loot table that in that camp over there. Oh, it's getting dark now. Let's get away from the base. Let's get away from the base so we can... You got some food on you. Let's see if we can get a hyena to spawn in. Yeah, some of the loot tables for a lot of the bosses is now perfected paddings, light, medium or heavy perfected paddings, and it seems to be racked up really high. Oh, here we go. It's daylight in the middle of night time. Oh, here he goes. I can hear him. Here he comes. Here he comes. So 151. So we're mid-game at the moment. Level 30 odd. So, yeah. Oh, and a croc as well. But yeah, if you noticed, my guy didn't attack him at all. Or so, even if you point... One fang! One fang! That's a bit stingy. Bearing in mind that in order to take on the first boss, we're going to need... well, I'm going to need 12. 10 for the lure, the champion's lure, and 1 each for the war paint for me and my friend. Right, what do we get in the Hunter's Satchel? 1 gold coin, a little bit of shredded roast, and a stone skinning knife. And the map. So this is the flesh map for Siptah. And as you can see, this circular with the tower in the middle. Wow, he was really small. So you expected him to be a lot bigger. It's kind of the size that I've seen all the hyenas to be fair, from what I've seen. But I guess maybe it's different on other. So you said you were on Xbox C127. So maybe they're different on Xbox? Angelo, do you get them spawning? Or is it just the hub that isn't appearing, or do the hyenas not spawn either? Yeah, let's pickaxe him and see what we get. Just the usual hyena pelt and feral flesh, which we can throw away the feral flesh. They're way bigger on Exiles lands. Are they? I honestly can't remember. I don't remember them being huge on Exile lands, but I actually haven't really taken any notice. Right, let's put the hyena pelt in there and get that turning into more stuff. Right, we want to go and try and find. We got a lot of crafters from the Stygian camp last week. You're on Xbox, they are the same. Exile is taller than my character. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that on Exile lands. But yeah, I don't remember. So we've got smelters, we've got an alchemist, we've got a cook. Yeah, a cook 3. We've got an armourer 3. 2 armourer 3s. So we don't have a tanner, but that's not a huge thing. Alan's also saying that they were bigger. Okay, yeah, there may be. I've got a carpenter 3. So we still need to get somebody from the torturer bench, and we still need to get a blacksmith. So I'm going to hope that we can get somebody from the camp just across there. Do they grow according to your level? I'm 60 in my game. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But yeah, I mean, most of the ones I've fought, I've been at level 60. And I don't remember them being huge, but they might be. I maybe just didn't take note. Certainly fought most of them when I did the beta test. I fought most of them at level 60. And then I thought, oh, I wonder what they're like at low level. So I started a new character, and I think the first one spawned in when I was level 12. And again, they were only had like 50 odd HP, so they weren't a problem. I didn't really take note of what size they were. Right, give you a truncheon. I'll have a truncheon. See if we can pull the armourer and the blacksmith. See if we can get a blacksmith 3. 2. That's no use. So let's just kill them. Kill you as well. Right. Give you your weapon back. Just go and clear the camp. Curious, at level 19, are they the size of a rabbit? Can't say you noticed they were always biting my butt, so I kill them. Yeah, maybe that's maybe it, yeah. You're too busy just trying to kill them. I didn't actually notice what size they were. Right, you... Oh, look! My bearer that I got last time is fighting the guy. I left him up there and didn't do anything about him. He's fighting the jailer. He's also fighting the... Oh, did I one-shot him? Oh, okay. So we didn't take him because, of course, would have got massively nerfed as the new update came out. Gold dust. Silver coin. Oh, layered fur. We'll take that. Where's the... nothing of interest in there. What have we got? One of the things. Iron reinforcements. Dragon powder. Nice. Played sea with a large gap in between. Did they make thralls squishy? Yes. So they nerfed thrall HP in Age of Sorcery, and then they nerfed it again in Age of War. And one of the things was that the bearers had huge health pools. Biggest health pools in the game. And I think they wanted to... I don't think they were designed to have that, even though they've had that for so long. And I think they want to bring that back to the bearer should be somebody who can carry lots of stuff, not necessarily be your tank. So they did a nerf on this, and lots of people were very unhappy about that. They did a massive nerf on bearers. And lots of people have complained, so they've put in the patch notes for the patch that's coming out later in the week that they're going to restore the bearer's HP, but they say for now. So there's something going to be coming in the future that'll have an effect on that, and they're now going to revert it back until whatever that is. So I don't know what that is, but yeah, anybody who had somebody with massive HP, don't take them out right now in case you get them killed. Keep them safe inside your base, because next week they should get that reversed and they should go back to having their massive HP pools, at least for now. Exactly what that means, we're not 100% sure, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. Right. So the jailer is still... need to take you out. Hit the post. Down they go. Here comes the jailer. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, there we go. We can carve through the jailer much better now. Alright, let me take a pot. Let me see. We'll take that there. Why do they care about the bearer so much? It's very frustrating. Yeah, it's very weird the things they've chosen to fix. I mean, was it such a big issue? Right, what have we got here? Boots, leggings. What do we have? We've got everything apart from helmet, but you're not going to get a helmet because the jailer doesn't wear a helmet. So let's just take the chest and the leggings and give that to you. We'll take your key. It was abnormally high. It was stupidly high, and it basically shouldn't have been that. So our old bearer is dead. What is that? Don't want that. There he goes. Anybody else in the... up here? What have we got? Lord Carnival, good evening. Venomega, good evening. Planning to introduce a revival concept. Well, maybe. Maybe. Carlos Romero, all they have to do is make the bearer deal 1 damage and keep their HP. This prevents them from dying easy. Yeah, but I don't think they want them to be a tank. So people are using them. So they've already got very little damage multipliers. So let me see. I'll make you follow and then break your bond. Can you not break your bond anymore? Stop following. Oh. Got to be not following. So get rid of him and you can start following again. Yeah, so I don't think they wanted them to be tanks for people. Even if they had such low damage, they could soak up so much with their high HP. So that seems to be what they're wanting to stop, and they want them, because they've got such great carry weight, then I guess they want them to be people who can carry stuff for you, but not necessarily of huge HP for tanking. Why did they remove the shift key thing when moving stuff? Great question. It seemed to be something to do with the unifying the experience, but they very quickly found out that a lot of people use that. Even though that was one of the highest questions I ever get asked in my comments sections, is how do you do that split thing? It seems like a lot of people knew about that and want to do it. And just in the last couple of days, when I've been playing on the server and I'm trying to build my main base on my actual on my own server, and just to craft workstations, it's been such a pain to go and get 10 fibre and 50 shaped wood out of a set of 1,000 or whatever it is. It's you just split, and then you're pushing all the other ones back in. But yeah, what a pain. So the quicker they revert that, the better. But why that was such a big thing, when, well, okay, to be fair, I haven't checked it, but one of my big bugbears is that the main boss in the Well of Skelos has been bugged for as long as I've played this game. And you get up to that Well of Skelos last boss, and his throne is empty. If you go and fight all the people that spawns, the waves that spawns, then you get to the final bit, he's not there, you can't complete the event. You have to run away, get out of range, and then run back and he appears. That's something that needs fixed, because that's a main boss for one of the main artifacts for the story of the game. And they haven't, well, I say they haven't fixed that. I'm not aware that they fixed that. There's nothing in the patch notes to say they've fixed that. But chapters and chapters have went past without fixing that. But harvesting sticks with a hatchet, they've went and fixed that. Changed the split. Nerfed Bader's HP. It's like, maybe do the main story focus first before you worry about that other thing. I don't know whether a lot of these things tend to be PvP exploit fixes, so whether it's got anything to do with that, I don't know. I don't play PvP, so I have no knowledge of the PvP exploits. Purple Lotus. I could really do with some Purple Lotus so I could get my purple orbs made as opposed to the powder. Oh no, I actually looked up on the interactive map and I think there is Purple Lotus around this area here. I think I've got Black Lotus already, so we could make some. What have we got here? A carpenter. Would you take my weapon out? Something we need to set. Settings, gameplay. Where is it? Auto face forward on attack. That's the option that puts the old system of combat back in place. Let me see. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of questions going on here. Always a useless low exile in this camp. I have seen named people in those cages, but not very often, to be fair. What happens if you give them a poison bleeding daggers? What's that? Carlos Romero. Oh, it's hard to keep track of the questions when I'm just seeing the answers, but what are the thralls that overseers used for? So they are a type of what they're called, taskmaster. So they can go on your wheel of friendships to make your taming go quicker. Lacking a precise splitting is a bad thing. It is. Coco Bunny, Taco Bunny, good evening to you. But you've also explained that. So the overseer increases durability of anything crafted in the What's it called? Boom. Oh, I've forgotten what the torturer's work table. Anything you craft in there. Nice one. You know, there are people playing PvP. Also, I played from a 3 to 5k. If that many people are playing Conan Exiles, there are at least 10% who actually play PvP. I fully agree that there are a bunch of people playing PvP. Is there star metal to mine in Siptah? There sure is. So it's probably easier in Siptah because they all fall around this area, around the tower. So you can tend to head up there and you tend to find star metal there an awful lot more in that area. The name Taskmaster has the name Driver is also good, looks like a regular crafter. The name Taskmaster that has the name Driver. Ah, okay, so yeah, I see what you mean. Instead of Overseer, it'll have Driver on it, yes. Wonder, has anybody respawned over here yet? See if we can get another shot at the... You're from Germany, ah, well. Hello, Coco Bunny, and welcome from Scotland. Right, these guys haven't respawned yet then. Not being far enough away. You can get accursed with the fire orbs to expose the star metal as well. Ah, okay, cool. Food time? Yep, you're right. Thank you, Cathy Ann. I'll take a drink while I'm running through here. What level are you? Oh, you're still level 5. Been farming the Mounds of the Dead on Exiled Lands for star metal. Don't have... You don't have Isla Siptah yet. Ah, okay. Whoop. If you're playing on single player Bear, the mechanics of the meteor storm on are pretty complicated. That I think it's like every 30 minutes there's a chance that the meteor storm will happen. But if it doesn't happen, it's quite a low chance, but if it doesn't happen, the chance is increased for the next time. So it can mean that you kind of have to be, and none of that will happen unless you're in the area, because the whole area will be, it'll be, what do you call it, in stasis until you get there. So nothing will happen until you get there, and then you could be there for potentially for a couple of hours before one will actually spawn if you're really unlucky. So what I tend to do, especially these days now that all the people in the Mounds of the Dead drop star metal weapons a lot more, is just go and kill a bunch of people in there, gather their star metal weapons and dismantle them in an improved dismantling bench, and you'll quickly gather a whole bunch of star metal bars. Major Dan, good evening, welcome. And Holy Crab, good evening, welcome. Or good morning to you over there in New Zealand. Good to see you. Oh, you're having daylight savings today, is it? But yeah, playing single player, I tend to, very rarely do I ever mine a meteor, because you have to explode the casing to be able to get into it and then harvest the star metal. Whereas I used to just tame the fighter 2s, the ones that have a star metal shield and an mace, because then you tame them, you get their weapons off of them and dismantle them. Now you don't have to tame them because they're dropping those pieces and weapons all the time, so you can just do a lap of the Mounds of the Dead, get all those weapons, chuck them in a dismantling bench that you've set up there, and then go and do another lap, and then you'll very quickly get a whole pile of star metal. Especially if you're on a single player game, you won't need that many. I'm wearing one of your favourite armour sets. Oh, I do like this one as well. What's it called? The Savage, or the Pictus Brave. So it's medium agility weapon, damage set. I do like it too. I'd like to know if you were an officer when you visited Sela in 84. Oh, are you speaking to someone else, Kathian? I seem to remember somebody else was also on these bases. Forgot his explosives again. My explosive? Got killed by your first meteor attack today. The meteor ran and fell on top of your head and killed you. Is that in a purge audio, or was that up north? We can get it on a purge. Prime delivery from the Starcaller. Yeah, if you want to do a level 10 purge, the Starcaller will bring down, I think, although the animation shows lots of meteors coming down, I think there is actually only 3 come down at a time. But I guess the more waves you'll call, you'll get more. If you want to just leave them raining star metal upon you. Right, let me take that off of you and get really heavy and see if I can get it in the box. Let me I can't even right click to do them anymore. Loads and loads of that. Let's chuck that in there. What else? That. Forgot your umbrella, yeah. Obviously in Nightingale you have the what do you call it? Dead Sorcerer's map. Sorcerer's spell page. I want one of them. Don't want the notes. Want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. How did I get 2? Did I not only get 1 off of that guy? Farming was in your 22 series Black Ice episode. Ah, okay. You can use F just to put armor on your thrall now, which is annoying. Yeah, so you can't just double right. I think you used to be able to just right click to put your armor on the thrall, but that doesn't work anymore. Yeah, hailstorm in Nightingale, you got a little umbrella that protects you, but that's not going to help you from a meteor storm. There's 1 in the bag. Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. Layered fur, put that in there. Bricks can go over here. Iron reinforcements can go over here. Dragon powder can go in there. Right, okay. So let's go and see if we can get a pup. Let's do the journey step. I think Fungum should do a promotional deal with Slim Jims. They have a 3-ounce Savage size and an attribute system for Conan is Savage. Yeah, it is, yeah. So, quick reminder, anybody who's just come in, we're doing a giveaway on the Discord server. Links in the description below. Giving away 3 copies of the Conan Exiles base game Steam key for the PC. Whether you already own it or want to give it to somebody else, feel free to enter the draw. Like I say, three given away later on, just at 5 to 10, just before we finish the stream. It'll draw 3 and get 3 winners. So feel free to enter on Discord. Let me see. What is the... There we go, Beastmaster, that's the one we want to capture the baby. Let's switch journey to that. First of all, unlock the Tamer knowledge. Oh, we've got attributes to spend. 2. Get our vitality up. Tamer is under survival. Here it is. Apprentice Tamer. Unlock that. Right, what do we want to do? Craft and place an animal pen. This is the bit I always do in the wrong order normally, so let's do it properly. What does that require? Crafting stations, companions, small animal pen, stone, wood and twine. Bet you we don't have that. Oh, we've got wood. How much wood was it? 100. Okay, we've got that. I need some stone. Let's see, you've got... What's my opinion of the camel? I haven't seen all of your videos, but haven't seen you talk about it. So yeah, the camel is okay. Certainly for going out gathering missions, because obviously he's got a much bigger carry capacity. My issue for normal gameplay is the same problem as the rhino, is that they can't jump. The camel can't jump either, whereas the horse can. So being able to jump over stones and stuff like that to get through things, I still prefer the horse over the camel. But the camel's fun. It's a nice addition, and like I say, it does have a bigger carry capacity. So if you're going into a location that you have to carry a lot more stuff, it has the same HP as a horse. So once it's leveled up, it will have like 20,000 HP. So that's good. It's just it can't jump. I don't think it does anything at all with the space attacks. At least the rhino has, it can't jump, but it can attack. The horse can jump, but can't attack. So pros and cons in both, but overall I prefer the... Right, there we go. Let me just check. I need 5 twine. So I have to go split, 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 split. And there's 6. Move that back. Okay, then I need 100 wood. Split, split, split that again, join that together, and that's pretty much 100 wood. We'll put it over here next to the horse's stable. Oh, is it going to have a terrain issue? Oh, it... Overlapping with another object, is it? Is it really? Do it from the behind, like... Oh, can you get out of the way? So there's not an object there. If I do it squint... Let me see if I can do it around here. Nope. Okay, so it had to go... That'll have to do. Right. Capture a baby animal. Okay. Oh, what does that say? America Inc. Music. Hello. Good evening to you. Found the best way now to level the battle passes. Do purges. Did 16 levels this morning. Really? Because there was a whole thing that the battle passes was supposed to have been capped at 8,000 XP a day, which is 8 levels. I wonder if you just happened to have the rollover for the next day happen during the middle of your session. So, for those who haven't seen it, this is the new Battle Pass challenges. The daily 5 or 6 challenges with multipliers isn't there anymore. The level up the Battle Pass now, you have 3 weekly challenges, which, as you can see, I've completed already this week. So it was, I think, kill 5 demonic animals, 5 giant creatures, and 3 world bosses. And each one of them gives you 2,500 XP. So that is enough for 7.5 levels altogether. So if you just did that and did that alone, it would take you 8 weeks to completely level up the Battle Pass up to level 60. But you also get XP for just doing normal stuff. So harvesting resources, crafting stuff. I think it has to be in benches. Crafting stuff in your inventory doesn't count. And killing killing bosses. Just they'll all give you slight tier progress, but I believe that's capped to 8,000 a day. Which I think if you max out with doing these challenges and doing all the 8,000 a day, I think you can complete the whole battle pass in, I think it's like 6.5, 7 days, something like that, if you're really pushing it hard. But yeah, if you just do the weeklies and nothing else, that gives you 8 weeks. And obviously it's a 3-month chapter, so that gives you 4 or 5 weeks to spare. But just by playing the game and doing normal stuff will also give you Battle Pass XP, if you so choose. Am I really that low on decent food? Okay, I'll have to take some with me as well. Sure, it started 4, could have been 5, now 20. Wow, nice one, how do? Let me give you all that just so, and I'll put the stone in here and get you to make some more brick with it. And then drop that in there. And the twine in here. Right, we're going to go look for one of the pups, which is up here somewhere. We're going to head up the coast and get up around there somewhere. See how it goes. Got some running around to do. Have a good rest of the weekend. Okay, thanks Grey Fox, good to see you. Looking forward to your next video. Have fun. Did I have curry on Friday? I didn't have curry on Friday. My brother was home for the weekend with his family, so we had a big family meal out on Friday. So we took all the kids out to a soft play area, and then we went for a big meal on Friday evening. So that was good. Great to see my brother. He stays down south now, so it's not that often I get to see him. So it was good to have him. But we did have curry yesterday. We made up for it by having a curry on Saturday night instead. Can't go by a whole weekend without... Where is he? Hello? Here he comes. Come on. Yeah, can't go a whole weekend without that. How do you become reach so you can watch anger all day? Brother's in Noob River. Yes, he is, yeah. Down in the desert. There we go. Eventually hit him. A purge, rescue one from the cage with a key dropped by the boss. What was the question? How do you get the bartender? Ah, okay. Yeah, so the bartender does come from the purge. I believe you can just do a level 1 purge. It doesn't have to be a high level purge to get one. Usually, it'd be very unusual to get it on your first one, because I think you have to get... Oh, what's the wanderer guy who sells you stuff called? I think you have to get him first. The guy that sells you all the items that you can do purges with and stuff like that. But yeah, it's... I've definitely got him from like level 2 or level 3 sellsword. Iskar the sellsword, that's his name, yep. Thank you. I think you have to get him first. I think that's how it works. Yeah, any level should have a chance, but yeah, I've definitely got him from level 3 purges. Right, let's kill these guys as well. Oh, dogs. Oh, I can't attack with a short sword from a horse. Oh, look at that levitation. Let's get some XP on the way. Help try and level him up a bit. Oh, it's getting dark again. We've got to get another hyena. You can't just build a bar, you need a bartender. That's correct, yeah, you need a bartender to work. It used to be in the original beta. You had to get a barkeeper first, and he taught you how to craft the bar. But when it actually went live, they changed it so that you can craft the bar straight away, but you still have to get the barkeeper NPC from the purge. Here he comes. Where's he coming from? Over there. Yeah, so he is tiny. So yeah. Now that I see him and look more carefully, that is probably smaller than the one in the Exile lands. But also, one fang again. Get another one from the bag. Select the bag, use... Nope. Poor. Very poor. Will the event guy still visit a bar if it doesn't have a barkeep? I don't think so. But I don't know. I don't know actually. Obviously I've never tried because my bars have all got barkeeps in it. But yeah, I have a feeling that the barkeeper has to be there. Fangs, what are they for? Ah, they are there for wasting your time. Small were hyenas, small mouth, a small amount of fangs. That's a point trip. That is a point. No creatures to fight. Crocs would be useful. To set the bar, would you need to pay beers? That was one of the suggestions that was made when the bar first came along. Is if we could craft the alcohol, because we can craft alcohol in this game. The barkeep has to be there for people to spawn in your town. I thought that was the case, but yeah, obviously I've never tried it. But yeah, if we could craft the alcohol for him to sell, then maybe we could use that as a way of making some money. In-game gold and silver. But that's never appeared yet. 5k fangs for the fur. Nope, you're not into that. 1,000 fangs for the bestial regalia. It is. Level 40 to 45 they get bigger. Ah, okay, so it is based because the HP goes up, so the physically there's a dance. They physically get bigger. There's a bottle there. Sumerian dance. Learn that. Where are we? We're pretty much around the area, so we need to go inland a bit. Oh, we never had a... I don't think we had a fatality when we were doing the camp, did it? We've got another camp up here that where we're going to get the puppy that... let me see if there's a location that I'll be able to climb up. Something, what's this? Oh. Hard wolf. What to do about thralls not drawing their weapons? Well, that does happen sometimes. If you can actually go into their inventory, put their weapon in their hand. But they should draw it eventually. Ooh, there's the top of one of the vaults. Can we get that on the map? One of the werewolf vaults. There. And we want to go north a bit. Some brimstone. Yeah, Audu was being sarcastic, yeah. Don't want to fall down that hole. There's another boar. Oh, we should have made some pork and got him porked up. Although he's more meant to be an agility guy. We just haven't got him decent agility weapons yet. Another boar over here. Get them to flee and then tell them to attack again. We'll get them to draw their weapons. That's a good shout. The new system. So if we hold E, we have the option now To get them to flee, no valid target. That should be stand and defend, or move, return. So you can, if they're in trouble, that flee is supposed to make them run away better than it did before. You like the armour from that vault. Where are we going? It's up this direction. This could be it here. There it is. There's the pup. Let's grab the pup. Oh, we're really heavy. Alright, I want to offload this on you. And then go and help. Ah, you're coping fine. Smelter 3. Actually, we would like one of Smelter 3, but we're not taking them all the way back from here. Okay. That's the camp done. It's been short but fun. Austin got to go to work. Don't know where Austin came from. Autocorrect. Thanks, Oli Crab. Enjoy your work as much as you can. Hopefully see you again sometime. Let me see. Yeah, okay. If you have a weapon in their hand, they unequip it after a few seconds out of combat. They do, but if they're in the middle of combat and haven't got their weapon out, you can go and drag it into their hand and they'll start doing it. Might be a little disappointed by these pups now. Oh really? Have they had a nerf as well? What do you think about Savage Wilds? I've never played Savage Wilds. Faith Militant? That was one of the options that I put in. I put a poll up when we were going to do this series of what we wanted to do, and one of the options was to try out Savage Wilds. But Siptah won the vote. Hello. That's clever. How did you get up there? Magic. Also, I can't interact with that body either. Nothing exciting in that one. Right. Should be 2 pups up here, is there? I guess the other one has run away in all the excitement. How do looks like smile and thumbs up? Some flashbacks there, Game Labs. Was that something in WoW 2? Oh, there it is. Look, it's come back. Hello, pup. Got you. Open inventory. Chuck you in there. Right, how's your health? It's good. Right. Question is, do we have exquisite meat back at the base? Think we do when we went out. Got loads of pork, so I don't need any more pork. Or tusks. Maybe we need to go hunting for some exquisite meat on the way home. So let's just head. Want to head south, which is that direction. And maybe slightly more inland. See if we can find something that has exquisite meat available. Old Curmudgeon, good evening to you. Carlos Romero, I can't remember whether I said hello to you. So, hello. Ven Omega saying, I didn't know they add levitation. No, he's obviously in admin mode and in creative mode and is flying. He's cheating. Sesteron, hello brother Anger, do you know why your live stream is blurred when I try to do live? Possibly it's your bitrate. Let me see. I'm currently pushing, can't remember what I've set my bitrate to, but I'm currently pushing 10,000 kilobits per second bitrate. When I started streaming in 1440. Yeah, so you can set what your input and your output resolution is. So you have to make sure your output resolution is the same. Bloody Rogue 027. It's been a while since you've been able to watch a live stream. Well, welcome back. Glad to have you back again. So is it blurry to you or just blurry to someone else? Because if you're watching it on YouTube, it might default to like 360p, where you're actually streaming in 1080p, and they need to change the resolution that they're watching it at. Should do it automatically, but I do see that sometimes. Ooh. That looks like perhaps a bit of a dangerous camp to go near at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Do you know why my live stream? When you tried. So is it when you're watching someone's live stream or when you are doing a live stream? It does say when you try to do a live, which I'm reading that as when. Oh, I'm heading to the coast. I don't want to go to the coast. I want to go inland. Watching in 1440p 60. Before worked, but after reinstall Windows, something is wrong. So Victor is watching in 1440p 60 Hz on YouTube from Northeast US, and it looks great. So it is when you are doing a live stream with OBS. Okay. Yeah. So and. I'm not really sure what to suggest other than you have to set what your input. Well, these are these things that look big and horrible, but they're really not that bad. Yeah, you have to set your input resolution and your output resolution. Oh, this is a one skull one. Daggers. I don't have any daggers with me. Child of Gula. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Yeah, that wasn't even a one skull one wasn't that much of a problem. Do you happen to have? And then the only other thing is, if you got the resolutions right, it's the bit rate. So you need a high enough bit rate to be able to push the data through. Am I getting anything off this guy? Loads of potions of natural learning, which I don't want. Get rid of all them. I got 2 alchemical base and some feral flesh. Wow. Oh, there's an elk. I think you maybe get off of you. Yeah. And then other than that, if you're watching it, make sure you're watching it at the right resolution. Especially if you've got kind of weak Wi-Fi. When I'm watching stuff on my tablet, it'll auto do a lower resolution, and I have to go and manually set it to the higher resolution. Nope, you don't get any exquisite meat off of them. Ooh, look, there's a king boar. Demonic wild boar. So that would be a demonic creature for the battle pass if you was to kill one of them. If you use a harder hitting weapon, you should be doing about the same damage over time. With how long most fights last, I generally don't find it worth to even do bleeds of poisons. Once you've got 20 stacks of bleed rolling on something, that does a lot of that, especially something that's got high armor, because bleed and poisons go right through. Ooh, a bear. Go right through. Armor doesn't mitigate bleeds and poisons, which it will against piercing and blunt weapons. Ooh, are you demonic as well? You've got glowing eyes. You are demonic as well. You don't find it exquisite. Do the cook journey. Ah, yeah, some of the journey steps give you. I've got a feeling I do have some at home, but I just can't remember. It'd be annoying to go all the way home only to find I don't have any. I guess this is like a redwoods area with the size of these trees. Another bear. Hello, bear. Hey, bear. If you finish the battle pass before you can buy it, can you still get the stuff when you purchase it? I believe you can, yes. And not only that, if you complete the battle pass, there is enough areas of the battle pass that gives you Crom coins that if you complete the battle pass, you'll have 1200 Crom coins ready to buy the next battle pass. So, in reality, you can buy one battle pass, and 1200 coins is... it's like 10 UK pounds, whatever that is in your currency. And then you never have to buy it again, because you, as long as you could keep completing it, you will get a ton of, well, enough coins, not a ton, that's, you won't have excess coins, but you'll have enough coins to buy the next battle pass as well, for free. Ooh, he picks up stones and chucks stones. How much XP do we get from these guys? Oh, 18,775. That's pretty good. And 7,000 off a bear. Oh, there's a lynxy thing. Island lynx, is it? Yeah. Wonder if we get exquisite meat off of them. I'm also being presumptuous that it used to be that you needed exquisite meat. No, feral flesh, fangs. No, you used to need exquisite meat to do the pups. Maybe you don't need that anymore. Anybody know? Angela's convinced that I bribed somebody at Funcom. What's that, to affect your game? I think the common perception is that Funcom don't even believe that people play on console. The love that they give to them. I could be doing with some better... what's that called? Roasted haunch as well. I need some more roasted haunch. Really don't want to restart for a third time. No. Is it a thing? So on the PC, obviously, we can go. Oh, there's a tier of battle pass completed. We're tier 13 now. So for those who haven't seen it, yeah, let me finish what I was saying. On the PC, we can go to our save folder. We can make a backup of the save folder so that we can have more than one save game. Is that something you can do on console? Is that even possible that you can back up your save folder and then try a new restart, and then if it doesn't work, restore your old one? It's not available on console. Wiki still shows it's exquisite meat. Yeah, I'm not convinced the wiki has been updated. There seems to be a lot of things in chapter 4 that are not in the wiki yet. But just wondering if anybody's had a... I'll check the PS player, single player after the stream and let you know. Okay, Game Labs, thank you. Thank you for being an assistance to Angelo there and letting him know whether it's working on your PlayStation. If I had a USB, you might be able to move it, but not sure. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, there's not like a file browser type thing. Or even an option just to go in and make a backup copy. This looks like another king boar over here, or corrupted boar, or whatever they're called. Yes, the problem is that the maelstrom's on at the moment, so if I go into this area to try and get some exquisite meat, the maelstrom will be on, and we'll get attacked by demons. Personally, I like restarting. I really so do I, which is why I'm so disappointed that all the stuff that you learn from the hunt is all normal knowledge, and we'll lose it all when we restart. Obviously, there are people who play this game who are on like official servers and play the same character for years on end, but. So they won't lose anything because they'll be continuing. You can see the beam from miles away. Like you see it all over there in the distance. So the maps that you get off of the satchels that show you where they aren't really that needed because you can see the location from so far away. Oh, that's another vault there, and there are some creatures roaming about up on top. I want to get up there. Can I get up there? Let's see. Normally deer can give exquisite meat. Yeah, that is true, isn't it? So even the deer next to the base should give exquisite meat. Take a drink soon. I really think they didn't think the hunt all the way through. They probably had a lot to do with trying to have a release every 3 to 4 months. Yeah, well, I mean, the whole thing is that that this was all supposed to be part of like the 3 chapters, but then they said that we can't. There's not enough time to get. Background here again. Not a time to get everything they wanted done in the 3 chapters, which is why they introduced the 4th chapter. What's that over there? Wolf? The wolf. You definitely don't give exquisite meat. But you do give 8,000 XP though. Oh. No, I don't think you give exquisite meat. I think it's the bigger ones. Guys, get out of the way, please. On PS, you can start a new game. If it says there's a current game, you have to delete it. Yeah, so that's what happens on PC as well. If you pick, it'll tell you you've already got a game and do you want to overwrite it. But obviously if you just rename the saved folder, which is what I do, because obviously I've got a save game running for this right now, and I make a save game after every stream. It's because, I mean, apart from anything else, the save might get corrupted. So I've got, thank you Kathy, take a stream. I keep a save game from every episode, and then I do the same for... what's that over there? Northwood. It's just a different kind of grass. Okay, that's not very exciting. This way. Yeah, so I have a save game for each one of the streams. I've got a save game for my beginner's guide, and I keep a copy of the backup. Make a backup of the save game for every. Ooh, spiders. Ooh, 2 spiders. What you got to spit at me? Black widows. Followers leveled up. Oh, it's level 7 now, so you managed to get 2 levels. Is there anybody in here? There's lots of spiders in here. sort of Stygian camp of some sort. Doesn't seem to be any people here. Where are we? Oh, hang on. Oh. Wolf? Okay, let's slide in a bit further. Oh, there's a... Are you... Silent Legion guy? Risen Warrior. Yes, you are. $9,000 XP from you and some insulated wood. Thank you. Hoping the hotfix coming out fixes your game. Well, hopefully, Angelo. Certainly hope so. Have you been checking the forums? Is that a common issue with Xbox? Is it just Xbox? I'm not. Camp and skeletons here will be fighting. Okay, so it's not a Stygian. It's like a demolished. Ooh, look, black ice. Is it? Is that black ice? It is black ice. And a little bit of normal ice. Oh, it's huge. More black ice along here. Oh, there's an undead lizard guy, or whatever they're called. It's a lot of single player worlds, you see. No servers are reporting the issue. Angelo, you're not alone. It says, how do? It's an easy camp to run around, unlike the ones in Exiled lands. Oh, cool. Well, in fact, we should be getting ichor off of these guys for our oil production. Oh, got some exquisite meat from something. And I never noticed what it was. Okay, let's just go a little bit more hunting, because apart from anything else, we should get excellent XP from here. Is there bosses in here? I don't want to be taking on bosses. Grey Lotus, glass flasks. Heal up. I did get it from the deer. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. I haven't seen any Were Hunters yet on your Siptah single player playthrough on your Xbox One. You try talking to the NPC to opt out of the hunt, then opt back in, or have you tried that? Ah, okay, see. Just to try and reset it. Oh, the problem is that the zone, the hub, isn't there for him, so there's nobody to speak to. I believe. Oh, there's a skeleton right beside me, blended into the ground. Where'd it go? It's so hard to see. We'll take that gold. That's just light paddings. Come on, down you go. Now I can turn and attack with my camera, just like we could in the good old days. Where did that other one go? There it is, there it is. Oh, he still hit me while I was running. He's a really good archer. Drink time again. Thank you. Take that. Oh, is that Black Lotus? Take that as well. Guys up on the battlements as well. What is that? Grey Lotus powder. Don't need any of that. So, is there bosses in here? Did I miss that? Don't want to be taking on bosses with this guy. We seem to be coping okay with the normal dudes. You can spawn in the scrolls and the reward stuff, but no, you can't spawn the NPCs in. Crimson Lotus powder, brick, blah 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 blah. Inside there are bosses, okay. Like your system has the files but won't use them. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. That sounds familiar. Oh, spider. Oh, is this the camp that the judge is in? Where did that come from? Oh, way over there. I'll take your reinforcements. Yes, it is. Okay, so I definitely don't want to be fighting these guys. That guy's running away. Take that. Take that. Ooh, compost. Take that. What the hell is that horse doing? They is that their pathing method? Is it they run all the way around the outside to come up here? Wow. I'll have to get a spider follower and call him Boris the Spider. Stop using your hands. There you go. Get your mace out. See how much effective that is. Take your flasks, take your witchfire powder. Guy up the top there. Another guy over here. The only acceptable name for a spider follower is legs. So, I don't know... Oh, is that the Maelstrom finishing? I don't know if any of you have actually played Nightingale, but there is an arachnophobia option in the settings for Nightingale that allows you to, for those who are, obviously arachnophobia is the fear of spiders, and there are spiders in the game, and the arachnophobia option, what it does is it takes the legs off the spiders, and to me, they're actually more creepy as a spider without legs on them than they are as a normal spider. Purple lotus flowers, would definitely want them. Oh. Got very dark all of a sudden. 1830 in game. Of course we're in... Ooh! Oh, is this the location of the new camp? Because that was the noise of the new camp activating that you get in Almaraya. It is. So, new camps are in Siptah. There's one there, and it's like a smaller camp than the huge one. What's that? Battle music. So dark I can't see anything. There's an arrow coming shooting from the sky. Nothing exciting. Right, let's get a torch out. Well, that doesn't really help. Yeah, so one of the new PvE raid camps is in there. So that must be New Luxor then, if that's the case. Oh, hello. So I'm hitting it with my torch. See how, like, let's say attack, attack, attack. Doesn't attack. Your followers don't do anything to these guys at all. And obviously that's the issue. There's several people, including Game Labs, has put a video out about the issue with these guys, is that because nobody gets aggroed on them, these guys, they don't spawn at your base. There's another vault over there, glowing in the darkness. Ooh, over there's another vault. Cool. Yeah, so they don't aggro on your NPCs don't get aggro on them. So if this was spawned and somebody dragged them over to your base, they could start just beating up on your NPC guards or your fighter guards that you've got outside. What the hell is that noise? I've never heard that noise before. Yeah, and because they'll just start getting attacked by those were-hyenas, they don't respond to them, and they'll just stand there and they won't fight back. So it's potential that you could lose your followers to them. Was that just a noise because I ran away from the NPC camp? Right, I need to head home now, so I need to go this way. Get back to the river. Oh, hello. So yeah, I think it was Whack that put the video initially, but several people have put videos out, including our very own Game Labs, warning people that, especially on servers, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Somebody attacking? There is somebody attacking. Online servers where you might not be there, it could be that, yeah, they don't spawn, you're right enough Kevin, they don't spawn in and around your structure or at POIs, but if someone was to drag one over, if someone was running away from them and they were following them, because also I don't think they've got that much of a chase distance as well. Happens when you defeat the last, but okay, so I must have just run out of render range for that one. Kicked off that noise. Right. I think we're also in the area that the Purple Lotus is supposed to exist. Around about here somewhere. Yeah, so it is possible. So what the suggestion is that if you're playing on an online server is put your people inside when you're not playing until the patch comes out to fix it all. Because the last thing you want is to lose some nice level 20 thralls to the Stygian camp over there. Yes, it is. Not seeing any Purple Lotus around here, but apparently it's around here somewhere. New noises in game always make certain bits of your anatomy pucker quite seriously. Oh, there's my wheel of friendship that we used last week. Anybody familiar enough with Siptah map to know where the Purple Lotus is? Am I in the right area? Up on the plateau around the lake. This lake over here? The exhaust port slams shut, almost making a bang. Are there actual plans to fix that invisibility on the hunt? Invisibility? Oh, they've been... Aye, so they don't attack. I believe so. I believe that's going to be in the patch. I'm sure the interactive... Oh, look, look. Is that some there? That looks a lot like it. You remember where you made your first base between the Stygian and the Exile camp? Roughly, Bulwark? Roughly? There's some around there. Ray Fuller's got to go. Have a good week. Thanks, Ray. Good to see you. Purple lotus flower. There's more over here. And more over here. And more over here. There we go. Let me show you where I am on the map. So I'm on the inside, the southern edge of this river. I think, Bulwark, you were over here somewhere? Should be on the other side of the river from where you are as well. Okay. But yeah, there's a bunch here. We can get some for making some orbs with. I think I managed to loot some black lotus flowers off of mobs or chests in that camp. Right, that's 130. That'll do. Right, go on then. Let's get home. Put a marker down. I'll remember now. There's more. Nice and close, not too bad at all. And the gate's still open. Cool. Jump. In fact, it was maybe actually from this chest that I got it from. Chest just in the water over here. Drink time. There we go. So there's golden lotus. 16 perfected heavy paddings. That's going to come in useful. Although it's really heavy. Composite obsidian. Let me walk around here really slowly. Purple gas arrows would be the OP item in the game. Well, you may say that purple lotus orbs are the most OP item in the game right now. 102. Use that, chuck that away, chuck that away, chuck that away. Give you that. Give you that. That'll do. Archer up there shooting down at me. Oh. Reminds me, you still need to send Funcom an email. So I'm not sure if there is such a thing as an email that you can do that to, Game Labs, but the forums is what they look for. That's where they're looking for their like bug reports. So the official Funcom forums is the place to go. And that's one of the main places where people have been complaining about all the stuff that they're about to reverse as of next week's patch. Right, so let's dump. Let's dump. Oh, it's not, it's in the horse. Let's dump all the perfected paddings in the armourer's bench. 16 perfected paddings. That's amazing. Let's put, so what, I've got 17 black lotus flowers. Only, no, I haven't got an email for them either. It apparently gets events pulled from people's games. As if I would do that to you, Angelo. As if. How hard would it be? So it's actually really easy for a modder to do it, because they don't have to take into consideration everybody's game, and also they definitely don't have to take into consideration the consoles and getting the consoles. I don't know what the term is, ratified by Sony and Microsoft, approved by Sony and Microsoft. So that to make changes to a game takes a lot more for the official guys to do it, because there's a lot more stuff that they have to go through. A modder can make a mod and put it out. Obviously, mods only work with PC. They don't have to take into account the PlayStation and Xbox at all. But the other side of that is that, like the likes of Game Labs, who once the UI change, doesn't have an option of using a mod to change the UI, because he's on PlayStation and there are no mods for PlayStation. It's a bit weird that so with Arc Ascendant coming out, they have got now official mods that are through the actual game interface itself, and therefore work on the consoles. The big issues that the consoles have with mods is that it's memory issues. So obviously PCs have got more memory available to them, and well, you can set your system to have whatever memory in it you want. So if you want to have lots of mods that will need lots of memory, you can go and buy yourself another memory stick and stick it in and upgrade your memory. Not so easy for the consoles. They've got a limited, and the devs have said on many times that the Conan Exiles is running at like full tilt on the console, so that they're restricted about adding new dungeons and new things to the existing maps, because the console's memory can't cope with it, and it would cause even more problems to the consoles than they have at the moment. So it would be more of a create a new map as opposed to new additions to the existing map, is what they would have to do. And that would be amazing if we could get a third map. Be interesting to see what they could do there. I mean, obviously they've made a second map with Siptah, but if they could make a third one, that would be fantastic. But it's the developer time cost that's involved in doing that, and whether it would be financially viable to do that, I don't know. Only Funcom would be able to tell us that. There's already enough people complaining about battle passes and DLCs, bizarre shop stuff that they're using to try and fund the ongoing development of the game. Just have to take Savage Wild or change. So that's kind of what Ark did. Ark, when the center map came out as a mod for Ark, the Wildcard just took the guy who made the center map and I don't know if they bought it from him or employed him, and then they tweaked the mod a little bit and made it an official map. And I think they did the same with, what was the other one? Was it Ragnarok? I think maybe Ragnarok was the same. They basically take a modder who's made a really amazing map and basically just make them on board as a team. So let's just do that. Yeah, like Games Lab says, that just like the change to the combat where they added in, under gameplay, they added in this auto face forward on attack. They added that in as an option, so you could have the old or the new system. You could add an option in for the UI to change the UI. One thing I need to do is I need to check the game in multiple resolutions, because when I bring that up here, it's this thing's here is what we're talking about. These are really small, and the icons inside them are really small. And the other issue that Game Lab says there has issue is that yellow border that says that's selected. That's really hard for them to see. So they could make that just like a thicker border. You could make these bigger And obviously there's plenty of room for them to be bigger there. Maybe not so much over here, but make the difference between the light and dark colours maybe could be increased as well, just to make it easier to see. But look at all this dead space here and here. This could be wider and therefore get just the same amount of squares in here, and maybe make all these bigger. But what I'm not sure about is if I start reducing my resolution, whether these boxes will come closer and closer. So if you're down on a low resolution, these boxes will be practically touching. I'm not sure. There's lots of space here, but I'm running at 2560 by 1440, so I've got a lot of pixels going across my screen. I don't know. I'll have to check it. So if I bring my resolution down and see whether these just get smaller or whether they get closer as well. It's something I'll need to check. Obviously, I don't think there is a resolution option on the console. I don't think you can change the resolution. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of fixed. But yeah, there's a lot of dead space that this could be utilised. Hit the nail on the head with that. Yeah, cool. Now, that border is hard to see. You keep throwing away wrong items because you can't see the outline. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's no reason why that border couldn't be thicker. I mean, I don't know whether that's 1 or 2 pixels thick at the moment, but it could be thicker. There's no reason. Maybe with coloured corners or something like that, like angled corners, just to be able to see it bigger. But, yeah. But, yeah, you could have an option. You could have this option, or you could have... I mean, it's not uncommon for games to have like a colorblind option or a visually impaired option just to make things a bit easier to see. But this game doesn't have anything like that, and that change has made it harder for people to see. The border is crap in the new UI, says Angelo. There you go. Right, let me see. So we need to get a pup in a... Raise an animal, it says. Right, so we need to put that stuff in there. Got so much junk now. Put that in there, put that in there. And I bet you I actually had exquisite meat in here. No, I didn't. That's lucky. Lucky I did go and get some. Put more pork in there. Cook, can you get cooking on that, please? What time is it? Over. Time is flying by so quickly. Right, pups are in the horse. Give me a pup. Playful Pup. So for those people who haven't seen this, the Playful Pups, they come out as there's a whole bunch of set. I don't know. They're kind of like tier 4 pets. Come out. No, I don't want to do that. I want to put exquisite meat in there. So this one, I don't know whether they're random. I think they used to be that they can, the particular locations you could get the pups would be a particular pup. But I now think that you just get a pup and it's random what it comes out at. So this one's going to be an Aries. I believe Brutus is the best one. I think that's right. Right, I'm going to take that out of there because he's got to start eating it once he's fully grown. I'll put that back in the pot over here because I've got limited amount of it. And we'll need to do the second one as well. Right, let me see. Let's start emptying my inventory. Roughly. Put them in there. I can't right click on that anymore. Gold and silver goes in here. Gold. There's Ichor. I don't have an alchemist bench yet, do I? No, I don't. We'll have to get an alchemist bench set up. Wood can go in here. Ruta is the one from down the hole. So, is it not the case that they're random now? Certainly used to be you had to go to a specific place to get a specific dog. Certain icons have always been this size. Now they are red. Is that the case? Is it? I can't remember, because obviously once it's changed over, I can't remember. I'd have to look back at old videos. It is right, yeah. I think it used to be the case that there were particular pups from particular locations, but now it's just random. I think game would benefit greatly from a pause in new content and some time spent fixing things like the UI and some of the more annoying bugs. Well, I mean, they can do both, because every time they put out a patch, if you look at the patch notes, it'll be the new features and then there'll be a whole bunch of bug fixes in every one. But like I said before, there's long-term bugs like that boss in the Well of Skelos that for as long as I've played this game, every time I go to the Well of Skelos, the guy isn't sitting at his throne. And you have to get in there and then run away out of render range and then run back in order to make him appear, and then you can actually do the fight. That's something that gives you one of the artifacts that's used for the main story, in inverted commas, of this game. And that hasn't been fixed. It's like, come on. Of all the things you're fixing, surely that's more important. I made all from the same camp that you got today. Okay, so you got all your dogs from that one camp, just from being random. Good to know. Right, alchemical base. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Raw ash, yeah, I'll just chuck. There's more Black Lotus. Put that in there. Running out of space in these chests. That. I'm going to need to make more healings. That in there. Alright, seeds can go in there. Food can go in there. And bars can go in here. Right, how are you getting on? He's growed up already. Okay, so there's Aries. Replace your pet. Teddy Trent, good evening to you. Right, only got a few minutes to go. So last time, if there's a giveaway going on Discord at the moment for 3 Steam keys for the base game of Conan Exiles. Whether you've got it or not and you win it, you can give it to a friend. I don't mind. But head over to the Discord, go to the giveaways channel, hit the button to enter the draw. The draw's getting drawn in about 2 minutes. 1 minute. No, it's at 5-2. So you've got 6 minutes. 6 minutes to get drawed. So get in the draw if you're wanting to win a game key, a base game key, kindly donated by the wonderful people at Funcom that we've just been giving them a bit of a slagging off over the last wee while. But yeah, you stand guard there. Feed your pet. What do you eat? Human flesh. I don't think I have human flesh. I would have to go and get some. What would you say is the best saddle? As has been shown in many times this game, I don't really tend to play about with saddles that much. I tend to throw the light saddle on when I first get a horse because that's all you can craft. And I don't really do much other than that. Later on we might put on a saddle that just looks cool. Check any screenshots of your inventory, like when you get a good loot such as the last breath of Red Mother. If you screenshotted, you will see. I can have a look back at some old videos. And I can check it in there, but yeah, I mean, you might well be right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. You could well be. It's just that it looked smaller to me, but it might be it's just the contrast and the colours that are different. But then there's no reason why it couldn't be bigger. Is another point. And this row here doesn't fit all the way to the end, so you could just make all of them a bit bigger, so it fitted from this side to this side. And then just make these the same size as well. Just make them bigger, make the contrast a bit better. Just so you can see. I mean, the contrast, here is okay. I mean, obviously this is really light with a dark background, but just the slightly smaller silver grey icons against the red is not the best, and the fact that it's small too. I do really like that these things change to green when you have the stuff to craft them. That's also cool. Silent Legion saddle does look cool. That is one of the cool ones. There's quite a lot of cool saddles. I think in our last playthrough we put was it the Grizhnak saddle on? Down you go. What else do you eat, by the way? You do eat normal meat, you do eat pork, abysmal flesh for strength, exotic. We never got any more exotic flesh. Eats exquisite meat, we're not feeding them that. Alright, let's go get a human. We'll need to go and get some proper feasts for me. Doggo has glowing blue eyes, yeah, so they're like the corrupted ones. And starting off with 1707 HP at level 0. They do level up quite well. I think maybe their damage is a bit lower than what it was. Oh, is that Major Dan away, is he? Great spending time with you all. Fine people. Hope you have a great week. Yep, you too, Major Dan. Thanks for dropping by. Too bad horses are useless if you go beast of burden and are overcome. Yeah, that is a weird thing. That if you're encumbered when you get on a horse, they'll be encumbered too. But you can give all the stuff that you're carrying to the horse, so you're carrying the same amount of stuff, and then it's not a problem. That is a bit weird. If you have the beast of burden perk, so you can carry everything in the world. Right, go and kill him. I'll kill him for you, will that? Oh, that should be an execute. Damn. Right, let me get some human meats from you. And from you. Okay. Alright, so we have to feed you. And I believe you not only put it in like that, you have to say use. There we go. Give your pet an instruction. What are they set to? They're set to defensive and aggressive, 5 meters, so just standard. Okay, they're on defensive at the moment. Let me put that here. No, let me put that here. Just in case this is a good blacksmith. It is. Right, got ya. A level 3 blacksmith. Right, let me see if we can get them to attack the sorcerer. Oh, just getting him to move will do. There we go. Journey step complete. Right, let's get this guy back. Beastmaster has been completed. Attack patterns are same as wolves, and I'm not a fan, but they are cool to have. You don't like riding in the game, the terrain is too rough half the time. But I don't mind, that's why I like the horse best, because it has the jump ability. The rhino and the camel can't jump, so you do tend to get stuck in the terrain a bit more often. Ronald Reichenbach, good evening to you. I hope you continue this weekly Siptah play. I found too many content on this map already and found you some Dalencia spot. We'll share when you're at that part. Cheers from Hungary. Oh, thank you, Ronald. Yes, well, the plan is to complete this Siptah playthrough every Sunday night. Right, we'll now have a level 3 blacksmith. You leveled up? Nope, you're still level 0. Oh, the draw has been made. Let me just check what's going on. Let me see. This giveaway. What's going on? That's only showing me. Is that not the right one? Where's the date? Conan Exiles base game giveaway. That's the one here. Okay, so the winners were Dutchy Man, Cathy Ann, and Bloody Rogue 27. Congratulations to all 3 of you. I will DM you the Steam key once this stream is finished. But congratulations to the 3 of you. You've each won a base game Conan Exiles game. You're one of the lucky winners. You are indeed. Congratulations, Bloody Rogue. Yep, nice one, everybody. Sit on antibatter with care. I did admit dinner could wait for a few more minutes, yes. You maintain the best option for a horse name is Shirley Beats Walking Son. It sure does, yes, that's a great name. I think all thralls come as defense as a standard. Yeah, it seems to be better now because before thralls used to be on attack all enemies as a default setting. So if you hadn't changed it and then you headed into somewhere like Siptah Maru, they would just start going crazy and attacking everything. But yeah, congratulations to all the winners. I will give you the key once the stream is finished. I'll DM it over to you on Discord. Right, let's take our... What is the journey for that? Oh, it's the rat whistle, the rat catcher's whistle. Okay. Cool. That's that one done. Right, let's see how much... Antimatter Me, thank you for the donation. Thanks for the stream, Anger. Cheers. You're most welcome, Antimatter Me, and thank you very much for that donation. Are you attacking? Don't see you doing much in the way of anything. Oh, there you go. Got a bite that way. Not a huge amount though. Struggling because it's one of the crocodiles and they're just spinning round. Oh, Sesame Street Fighter has joined us for the last minute. Hello Sesame, how are you? Your horse is still here. Still alive. Level 10 now. Oh, level 10. You'll have got a perk. Your first perk is Universal Warrior. That's really handy for a horse. +3 in all stats. Okay, so up to 2020 now on level 1. But yeah, it took him a while to kill that. Let's try that again. Attack. Only did 20 there. Don't know whether it's because it's so low. You're a universal lover, not a fighter. When does Ramadan come to an end, Sesame? When's Eid start? It must be soon. Like, yeah, Grisnak did say it was the... I remember these dogs being really, really strong before. Eid is April 11th or 12th. Okay, so it's just a couple of days to go. Nice one. Trip, thank you for the donation. Thank you, my friend. Alright, let's see if we can attack a human, see what difference that makes. It is 10 o'clock, so we'll have to... Time is it in? Oh, it's getting night time as well. Come on then. Come. because they're so slow. There you go. Execute, execute. Nah, got ya.
I never wanted to be here.
There we go. April 11th is your 40th birthday. Oh well, happy birthday for the 11th, bloody rogue. And I hope you enjoy your base game key for that's your birthday present from me and all the community. That worked out well. Lots to do until then, but the end of month of feasting is leaving fast. No more dates of the fruit kind. Is it too political to ask people? Yeah, we're not good. Oh, there we go. I hear. So if we can get the... Will the dog attack? Nope, the dog's not going to attack either. Got a quick and easy kill of the were hyena. And we still only got one fang. So we're really struggling to get fangs off of these guys. Use that. Nothing too exciting. Gold coins. But I think we're going to have to call it a day. It is 2 minutes past 10 now, so we're 2 minutes over time. So yeah, we're done again. We've got ourselves a pup. We've got our level 3 blacksmith now, finally. So we're well set for our level 3 crafters. There we go. So we can now use him to make steel reinforcements out of iron reinforcement, and also the cost of iron reinforcements is halved because we're on the improved bench, so in a much better situation there, and he obviously can make better weapons as well. Okay, right. Thank you everybody for joining us on Sunday. Thanks for all the donations, thanks for all your comments and all your time you've spent with us and helping everybody out in this wonderful community. Thank you every one of us. Congratulations to the winner of the game. Like I say, I'll get that sent over to you in a few minutes. And have a great week everybody. And I will see you next Sunday. Bye now. Why is the dog away up the hill? What's he doing? God, I don't know. See you later.